Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you are new around here, make sure to hit the subscribe button to follow our adventures. And if you've been following along so far, welcome back.
Today we are in the gorgeous city of Cartagena, Colombia. We're starting the day off at the Castillo San Felipe. So the construction of this fortress began in the 1500s by the Spanish, and it took about 300 years to fully complete. In the 1600s it was attacked by the French, and then again in the 1700s by the English, so everybody wanted this place.
Eventually in the late 1800s it was turned back over to the nation because it was neglected, and now it's turned into what you see, a tourist attraction. Guys, there's this tunnel up here. We're gonna go investigate what this is. We heard there were tunnels, but I wasn't sure you could actually go in. Guys, this is like a giant maze down here. It's also made for people that are about 5 foot tall. You and me will be alright. It is absolutely boiling hot here today. It has to be around 35 degrees.
Even the wind is hot.
So that doesn't cool you down, and there's never a cloud in the sky here. Alright guys, I'm going to give you the breakdown here of how it all works. Over there is Boca Grande, which is the more modern part of Cartagena. Right about here is where we're going next. It's called Getsemani. Sorry about the pronunciation, but I'm pretty certain that's what it's called, Getsemani. And this way is the old town, and we're going to go there at the end of the video. So Cartagena has 1 million people. That's a lot more than I actually thought. It's located on the Caribbean, which is sort of like the northwest of the country.
It's really famous because it's got this old, beautiful walled city and beaches, lots of beaches. So right now we are walking through the Getsemani region of Cartagena. It's the up-and-coming area. It's very artsy, lots of street art and restaurants.
You can see it right here behind us. You're going to see a lot more of it down here. Sunset, it's the only way to go. So as we said, this is totally the upcoming neighborhood here in Cartagena. At one point in time you did not come here. It was full of crime. Tourists would stay away. It was off the radar. Now it is the absolute coolest neighborhood in Cartagena.
Nowadays this neighborhood is often compared to Williamsburg in Brooklyn.
Waiting for the fallout in the middle of the night, in this dynamite castle.
So we made our way over to Plaza De La Trinidad, and we're standing in front of a church called Plaza De La Trinidad, and it is beautiful.
Apparently this square really comes alive at night with loads of people, street performers, and lots of street food.
I think we're gonna have to come back later.
Right now we are really hungry and really thirsty from this heat and all the walking. We think we found a place around the corner called Chichera. We're gonna check it out.
Alright, cheers to Colombia.
Yeah. We accidentally came to a place that's not Colombian food. We'll try to get some later, and we might do a separate video on Colombian food, but for now we have some tasty Colombian beer.
And maybe tell them what kind of food we got.
Mexican.
How typical. By the way guys, if you're wondering what kind of beer we are drinking here, it's called Aguila. It seems to be the local easy drinking Colombian beer here, probably throughout the country, but we've been having this. It's been our go-to so far. Everywhere we go?
Everywhere.
Alright, so if you're wondering what we ordered, we did get some quesadillas, some chicken on there, red peppers, green peppers, onions, cheese, and Anna is about to load it up with some hot sauce because we like things spicy. Anna's going first. She kind of always goes first. You'll notice that I always make her the designated tester. What do we think?
It's alright, nothing to write home about, not that interesting. It could use some dipping sauce or something.
It's about what we would expect here anytime we go for Mexican food in another country. It's decent, it just never compares to the real thing. Alright guys, we finished up. Now we think we are going to continue to walk through this neighborhood called Getsemani and make it into the old city walls, the old town of Cartagena. And we're in.
So if you're getting dropped off by a taxi, the clock is actually a good starting point, and it's also something that everyone's gonna know.
Yeah, they only speak Spanish here. There's only just a little bit of English, but if you just say the clock tower or however you say that in Spanish, because we don't even know that, which is really sad, just say that, you'll get here no matter what.
We do love this area, but one thing that I'll say is kind of annoying is that there are cars allowed in here, and I really wish Cartagena would stop that.
We're on the street right now, and of course, when we talk about this, cars don't come and try to run us down, but I don't know why there's cars inside the old walls. To me, they shouldn't be allowed. There's so many pedestrians just walking around in here. So guys, this seems to be the street with a lot of the local vendors. The other day we walked down here and there's just so much handcrafted goodness going on. We're sitting here trying to figure out if we're gonna get some bracelets. Anna's eyeing some. I'm gonna get 2, I think.
So we each got 2 bracelets. I got a couple of fabric ones, Trevor got a beaded one and a leather one. We haggled a little bit, but in general, in a country where people aren't overly rich, I try not to do that too much, especially when it only comes to a few dollars each.
He did give us a discount anyway.
Right now we are in the Plaza Santo Domingo. It's one of the main squares. Right behind me is the Church of Santo Domingo. There's also, funny enough, a restaurant called Bourbon Street here, named after the New Orleans staple. It's kind of funny because it feels a little bit like New Orleans with all the big patios.
I haven't been to New Orleans, but this is what I imagine it kind of looking like. This little section, she has been without me.
I have been a long time ago.
So we know Colombia's coffee game is supposed to be off the charts, and it's time to go get caffeinated and see what it's all about. So the coffee has arrived. I got a double espresso, Anna's got a cold brew. We'll talk about that more in just a second, but maybe Anna can explain where we are.
So we've already talked a little bit about Cartagena's cool art scene. There's also a big literary scene. One of the most famous authors that lived here before was Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Where we are now is actually a coffee shop slash bookstore, and it's so beautiful, I love it.
It's amazing here, and guys, as you can tell by the footage, it's so inviting. We came the other day and spent pretty much all afternoon here. It's just a great place to be.
We hear some music. I think we're close to another square, so we're gonna check it out.
This sounds really awesome. We're gonna go do this now. Do you guys hear it? Listen. This is kind of our favorite thing, just stumbling across squares with this like local music and busking going on. It looks like it's gonna be good.
Loving the city.
There's a whole section we didn't even show you called Boca Grande. Of course, now you're seeing the old city center. Our favorite is the Getsemani, which we already walked by. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that doesn't matter because right now we're going to show you the best view in all of Cartagena.
So we ended up at a place called Sofia. It's a hotel. It has a really great view up here. However, the other day we were right there. Has an even better view, but they're closed tonight for a private event.
The better vantage point is right up there. The hotel's called Movich, but we're not doing it to plug them. We're doing it for you guys, the viewers. If you're in Cartagena, go to that spot. The views up there are stunning. They're also stunning right here at Sofia.
Yeah.
So we'll show you this now because the view is exceptionally beautiful. You got Boca Grande, the modern part of Cartagena down there, and you have these epic looking old buildings. The sun is dropping that way. It is beautiful here. So guys, right now we're just gonna sit here on this beautiful rooftop for the next couple hours and sip on some cocktails and watch the sun go down.
I think we've already said that we really, really love the city. I had a good feeling about it before we got here, but after spending a few days, I am in love with it. It's got these gorgeous old buildings, and you put that up against these brand new white buildings, and it creates this beautiful contrast. Plus, it's full of like great people and amazing culture.
We love it here. I want to say it like 10 times, but you guys get the impression, I know you do. So we're just going to go drink those drinks and call it a day.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Cartagena, Colombia, wishing you delightful travels.
You too.
And guys, if you like the video, make sure to click the thumbs up button, subscribe down below, leave us a comment, and click that little bell so you know when we have new videos.
In this dynamite castle, you will never be.
We definitely love this area, but we think, I will say,
Just do it again. Anna's gonna laugh when she sees this, but it's like an inside joke. But today, we are in Cartagena, Colombia. This is for when we're 60, so we can watch it back and laugh.